Hey guys, today we're going to learn about how to snipe pump.Fun Memecoins and meme coins in general. So, what is sniping? Let's go to ChatGTP and ask them, what is a sniper? A sniper is a highly trained marksman who specializes in shooting targets accurately from a concealed position over long distances. Blah, blah, blah. Snipers undergo extensive training in camouflage, stalking, fieldcraft, and marksmanship to remain undetected, keyword, while delivering precise shots. They play a crucial role in modern warfare by providing intelligence, eliminating high-value targets, and supporting ground forces with long-term range support. Okay, so that's a sniper. So how does that apply to, this is what a sniper looks like. See, camouflage. You can't see him. He comes out of nowhere. He's at a long distance. He's got a long distance rifle with a scope. These are all part of the metaphor of what it means to snipe. So sniping is, as applied to trading, has very similar qualities. You don't want to be making noise unless you're an agent provocateur and you're going in and you're trying to get info. But in general, you want to kind of keep a low profile. They don't want to know who you are, where you're coming from, etc. Especially with low volume coins, this is important. With high volume coins, it doesn't really matter because if you're putting a SOL or 5 SOL in, like, it's not going to affect the price and they don't care. But if you're trying to snipe low volume coins and stuff, those things really matter. So, what do you need to do to start sniping? Well, first of all, here I got some notes. So you got to be quiet. The whole point of sniping is you're trying to get an edge. You're trying to get in early so that you get the most return on your investment, and you're basically trying to front run other people that are going to be investing after you, that are increasing the price, especially on Pump.Fun. That is very important because every buy after you basically starts to ratchet up the price. So the earlier you are on a coin that will actually send, the higher your return. And so this is what it is. Another reason why you might want to snipe a coin is if you have a planned trade. So you're waiting for a certain price level to appear before you get in, or you're waiting for like a dump and then you get your buy in quick and then you're going to get the bounce. These are different scenarios in which you might want to snipe a coin. So the next question is, how do you find high value targets? How do you find these coins that you want to snipe? And there's lots of ways. A couple ones I've listed here are tweets. If you're active in the crypto Twitter, you're going to get tweets. Pre-launch groups are another one. So oftentimes a coin will have a group before they launch on Pump.Fun. And so if you're in those and it ends up being successful, you want to make sure that you put on your calendar when exactly the launch is so that you can get in early once again and snipe the coin. Alpha from friends is another thing. If you have friends that are active in crypto, everyone's always shilling, but sometimes you get a tip. It's like, hey, this just launched and the word is it's going to be big. So you want to get in and well, I guess that's not as much of a snipe, but essentially getting a quick shot in that's effective is part of the sniping practice. Alpha groups is another one that I just mentioned. And if you are not a part of my call channel, Dave.Crypto Calls, then click the link and join my Telegram channel. We got 55 subscribers so far, and we share our trades, and we now have comments as well, so we can get discussion going and we can all learn from each other and make money from each other. So let's look at an example of a coin that I actually sniped, more or less. And so Wish app Theo Vaughn is a friend of mine, and I follow him on Twitter, and I saw one of his tweets. Some SOL coins I'm waiting to explode. This was May 4th, basically 2 days ago. So I thought, oh, I recognize this. Costco hot dog, 99 cents. I actually did a video on both those. Pika on Solana, I'd seen that. I'd seen Nutflex. So these are like, pretty interesting names. But in this example, I checked out Pika. And so let's just look at what happened, because I went there and then I saw their Telegram. I joined their Telegram. I saw the website, so all this is good. I like it. Nice high quality website. And I said, okay, let's see what's going down here. And I went to Deck Screener and I started looking at the chart. And lo and behold, I thought, now keep in mind this was 2 days ago, so this was actually on the 4th. This is UTC time, so yeah. So anyway, it was right around here, basically. And I thought, my God, look at where it's coming from. It was coming from, oh boy, here we go again. So it's coming from 4.9 million market cap, and it was, when I saw that tweet, at 500,000. And I kind of thought, okay, that looks like it's bottomed, and it looks like it's coming up. So I said, screw it. Let's consider this a target. So what I do is I copy the address out of Deck Screener, and I go to Photon Sol. See, look, it's already loaded, but you would put the contract address in the search box, and then this is going to be it. And so, yeah, I have a bunch of lines on here, and I can actually tell you, because I did trade this, and I did snipe this. And how did I do it? Well, I was using Photon Sol. So I know in other videos I've talked about other Pump Pill is one wallet that you can use, or a buy bot, I should say, to get in and out of Pump.Fun coins. But actually, I've since sort of been using, well, basically I've been using Photon Sol because I find everything is all here. It's got great charts, and you can adjust the pricing. So you can get in when it's high volume and by adjusting your slippage, and you can also get out pretty easily. So I find it's pretty reliable, and I kind of like it. The only downside to Photon is that sometimes the slippage is quite a bit, but that's just a matter of how it works. I mean, they want to get paid, so it's almost like using a stockbroker, because stockbrokers are always like playing games to try to rip you off. I don't know if you've ever done stocks, but anyway, so here we go. Pika, what did I do? So this is another cool thing. You can show your trades. So I'll show you exactly what I did. You can see exactly when I heard of it, which was right around this level. And as you can see, I saw this high volume, and then we had a higher floor. So I thought, yeah, it looks like it's hit the floor, and this is a good one. So what did I do? I sniped it. I got in, and you can see I bought, and this was right as it was going. So when I looked at it, it was like, oh my God, this is going. Volume is increasing, price is increasing. So I pulled the trigger, and I believe I got in about a sol here. Anyway, I wrote it up, and it peaked right away, which is nice. We love it when this happens. And I ended up making on this first move about 1.5 sol. So I was like, awesome. I mean, that worked. And you can see I basically sold at the peak. So this is all using Photon Sol, and it was effective. I got my trades in, I got my buys in, and I got my sell in. Now, I try to be tricky, and I try to, get more. But the downside moves are usually harder to achieve because you just don't know when it will bounce and when the best entry for a bounce is. As you can see, I bought. I did like 5 buys, and what ended up happening is I built up a position of about 2.5 sol, and I guess I don't know, they didn't like that. In fact, I know they didn't like that, but and so they tried to shake me out here. And they tried to shake me out because I knew after looking at the chart, well, I didn't know, but I kind of figured looking at the chart that they wanted to take it up to back up to like 1 million or 2 million. I mean, and which I was right. They did. But regardless, I re-entered, and then I had to wait. So I waited for like a whole day until finally it exploded. And as you can see, after the explosion, I basically spent all day sitting there waiting, silent, by the way. And then to get my exit here. And you can see here, this is how much I made on my trades in Pika, which is 3.68 Sol. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then after that, I kind of like just traded lightly in this. And you can see I did 2 buys, which weren't awesome entries. This one was okay if I would have just dumped it right away. But, I didn't. These things move fast, right? They put money in, take money out, and buyers come in and come out. But I did end up finally exiting today for another profit. So my trading record on Pika is basically flawless. Every position I built up and exited has been profitable, and you can see it was good. That's how we do it. So question is, I'm getting a DM there. Okay. All right. Sorry. Shut up. Okay, so I'll just finish this. So how do you use Photon? This is the next question. First thing you want to do is you want to load your wallet. And so I have a link. You can grab a link if you want to refer people. I'll put my referral link in there. It's good because obviously we all make points. And it's easy. You can sign up. Once you have it done, then basically what you want to do is you want to load your wallet. And the way you do it is you deposit from your Phantom. You just say, oh, okay, I'm going to put 1 Sol in. And then it automatically creates an address for you. And then you just click deposit. And then it will, see, I'll even do it live here right now. I'll put 0.05. And then I'm going to deposit. So you would deposit, and 1 sec here. And then basically you confirm transaction sent, attempting to fill, and successfully deposited. There you go. And you can see that if I refresh this. Yeah, so that's as easy as that. That's how you deposit. So it's pretty easy. It's just taking it from your wallet and putting it in your Photon wallet. And then once you have it there, you can then start trading. I mean, it's as easy as that. You now have money loaded in your wallet, and you can start trading. So you would take the contract address again from whatever coin you like or you're targeting. You put it in the search, and then you click on the token, and there you go. Now, down here in the lower right, you could say, okay, well, I know how much I have in my wallet. So say you can insta-buy, and then now I'm insta-buying 0.25. But what is an insta-buy? That's basically using your settings. And so in a quiet market, this might go through with 1% slippage and the default priority fee and bribery. But sometimes if it's kind of moving, if there's volume, especially if it's moving fast, you need to adjust this. Sometimes 5, sometimes up to 10. I've never had to use more than 10 slippage. And then if you click the priority fee 0.003, which is, that's like 25 cents or something. The bribery is where they kind of get you a little bit with like $1. But again, it's $1.50 US. It is what it is. It's kind of a pain. If you really want to get executed, then you follow their advice and you increase that bribery. So if you're doing like a 3 Sol trade, like who cares? Pay the extra $1. I mean, you're trading a $400 position. Who cares about $1, right? So that's if you want to make sure. And then you would click quick buy, and then boom, it'll tell you whether or not you get it. And you can have preset amounts, 0.5, 1, 2, up to 10 Sols. And the same thing works with selling, except selling, it doesn't have fixed amounts. It just has your percentage. So if you want to get rid of 25%, 50%, or 100% of your position, or, exact amounts such as 0.2, etc. So, and the same thing applies. You want to adjust the slippage, enable SmartMev protection. Yes, I would suggest enabling that. And then again, depending on the volume, if it's a quiet market, like if basically there's like one trade going through a minute, that's a pretty quiet market. You could try just using the default. I get filled sometimes with a default, which is super cheap. But again, if it's moving, you adjust these settings. Try 3, try 5, try 10. So that's basically how that works. I'd love to do a trade, but I don't want to do a trade because I find these days I want to trade less. I want high value targets, high quality targets, and I really want to know what I'm getting into. Or I want something really early where I get an alpha tip from somebody that's, I trust. I don't like to get into these coins. I was using scanner techniques and shit like that, but I've just been rugged so many times. It's ridiculous. So hang on to your money. That's what I would say. I mean, if you do small trading, the more you trade, the more you learn, but it's expensive, so I would say if you're just starting out, don't play with a lot of money, 0.01, 0.03, just play with $5 and see if you can turn $5 into $15. Can you get a 3x? The other day I turned $20 into $160. So and then now I've multiplied that. Basically, my current portfolio has all been compounded from that initial $20 investment. And I have the receipts. If you join my alpha group, Dave.crypto calls on Telegram, link is in the description. You can see all the receipts. So that's it. That's how to snipe pump fun meme coins. The pump fun part of it is cool because Photon allows you, I can show you that actually. Say you find a pump fun meme coin that you like say you like this King of the Hill and you're yeah, it's going to send, you have some in-fight info or something. It's the same thing. You can copy the address here and put it into Photon, and then you can see Synub. So now you're trading directly on Pump Fun, and then when it hits Radium, you can sell through this as well. So that's why I like Photon. These are all the reasons why I like Photon. And I am by no means suggesting that you buy this right now. That's just an example to show you. So what else? How to snipe them. How to use Photon Soul. I did that. Position sizing. Yeah, that's up to you. I suggest low if you have low conviction. The other part of the sniping is, again, you want to be subtle. If you go into a highly illiquid coin and then you put the ape in 3 Soul, they're going to see it and they might not want to send it, or I don't know, you might scare them. So position sizing is important if you want to be a stealth sniper and a stealth trader. So keep that in mind as well. Also, don't give it away. Don't be going in there hey guys, I'm in, woo. If you have bigger size, right? Or other tactics can be using multiple wallets, right? You can have 1, 2, 3 trades and things like that. But with bigger coins, you don't really need to use those types of tactics, but it's something to keep in mind as well. I went through the settings already, so where to get Photon Soul. Yeah, so pretty much I've covered everything on how to snipe pump fun meme coins. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click the links below to get Photon and sign up to my channel. And have a good day, guys. It was a pleasure as always. We'll see you soon. Happy trading.